This is... all right, so next time we'll start it up there. Did you see it on my Twitter or anything?
Let's find out.
I don't know.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Johnny Arcade's here. Oh, look at these hearts. This is...
Oh, I love hearts.
This is going to be awkward on YouTube when we don't see the hearts. All right, everybody. Sean's going to be tweeting a little bit. We are doing our Doctor Who review again this year.
We're back.
This time we're going to be on Periscope. So you guys, as we talk and do stupid, silly things, you can say things to us. And we'll, if we see it, we'll say something. And then we're going to upload to YouTube tomorrow. And it'll be perfect.
Messages.
What do you... Oh, yeah, that's an audio loop. Stop that. It's we're being a little wibbly wobbly.
I was watching it being shared. I'm seeing who joined. Hi, Lindsay Lou Who.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome, Lindsay Lou Who.
All right. Okay. So today we are reviewing... We're talking about The Magician's Assistant. Series 9 is back.
And better than ever.
Better than ever. Should we... Okay, so what we're going to do this time is we're going to just sort of live sort of talk about the show. Should we do our theme song first?
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna. It's gonna be the same review show as always, the same things you love, but live.
It's gonna be great.
We're there with you right now. Until we upload to YouTube, then it's pre-recorded.
Yeah.
Right now, this is all real.
Yeah, and this is my first time on Periscope, so we'll figure this out.
But first, we gotta do our theme song intro like we always do.
All right, that was...
I realize my guitar sounds like a cat.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Oh, good. One person like that and 3 people left. Perfect.
Well, that's what'll happen someday.
Approval request sent to continue. What? Okay.
Periscope is new.
I don't know. Hey, Mackenzie, what's up? What's up? All right.
What's up, Mackenzie?
So the title. Wait. So now, did everyone see the prologue before the first episode?
I know there was a prologue. Kyle told me we watched it.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah, it was Capaldi giving the chick on that one planet the thing.
It's his confession disc, which looks like a cookie.
Yeah.
But if you guys recognize that was the same planet that the 8th Doctor was turned into the War Doctor on.
Yeah, so they're
Same
good
planet,
friends. They
people.
trust each other, but he doesn't like her.
You can always trust people you don't like.
Okay, well, so obviously the opening scene of this episode was fantastic, right?
Oh, I thought the whole thing was good. I loved the hand mines. Those were cool.
Yeah, the creature designs on this show, I would assume that the same people did last year as well, and they're just fantastic.
They're amazing. All the creatures, all the aliens are really cool. They had that... I saw some comments earlier that were like, it had a Star Wars feel to it. It definitely did. There were definitely like the cantina feel to it. And there was...
But I was okay with that. And then there was the Sith Lord who shall not be named.
Yeah, they definitely had a Voldemort thing going with the snake guy, which was super cool. And they even had like the Star Wars going to Star Wars. They had the
it was
light
even
speed thing when they were in the space.
The hyperspace. Yeah, and they would like went all the planets and they did like the swipe that Lucasfilms does.
So it was cool. I mean, he was definitely inspired by that, which was super cool.
I'm totally fine with that.
You know, we usually... The fun things about reviews normally are like when the show's bad.
Yeah,
we have a lot of like fun, cool things to say and make fun of. But here's the thing. I loved it.
It was great.
I thought it was a great episode. I thought it was... the writing was really solid. We'll see. It's a 2-parter. And usually my problem with Moffat, if you watch season 1 of the show...
Yeah, Sean hates Moffat.
I don't hate Moffat. I think Moffat has really great ideas, but he has trouble wrapping them up. So... This first half was awesome. We'll see how the second half goes. But as far as this first episode goes, I liked it a lot.
Well, and we've also seen the 2-parter at the end of last season, Darkwater and Darkwater 2. I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember the names. But the first episode was very much like here's the magic show, like of what's going to happen, or what you think's going to happen, and then the second episode was completely different. So next week might be a very different show.
We'll see. It looks good. It looks cool. I'm excited to see it. I loved... all the acting was great. It was funny.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was a great idea. I'm so glad Missy is still there.
Oh, yeah. Well,
she's so good.
Except she's dead, right, at the end of... spoilers? I mean, I assume...
Well, you've seen it by now. Yeah. Don't watch this if you haven't seen the show.
Yeah, so they kill... in South Park, in the early seasons, where they would kill Kenny every episode? I think they're going to do that to Missy every episode, yeah.
Because now that she's died the 2 times we've really had her in episodes.
Except blue means teleport and red means dead, right?
Well, she died, Clara died, and I think they really did die this time. But wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey, I think things will turn out okay.
But the most interesting thing about this episode is the struggle for Peter Capaldi.
Mm-hmm. And they actually quote in the old, there's the 4th Doctor episode where there was a time where the 4th Doctor basically has a chance to kill all the Daleks. He has a chance to wipe out the Daleks before they kind of become this army. And he ends up not doing it.
And this was before the sort of reboot in 05. So it was before he thought the Daleks had killed the planet, but they were bad creatures.
But it was still like the first Doctor started finding the Daleks. So he'd already been finding the Daleks for years now. This was Tom Baker's Doctor, so he had a chance to actually kill off all the Daleks, and he couldn't do it. And it was the same question of like, if you could kill Hitler as a boy, would you do it? And and that's exactly what Capaldi's dealing with, right? Like Davros. Does he kill Davros as a boy, and what does that do?
And did he create Davros? Did he actually set in motion the events that caused the Daleks?
Did he save Davros, and that is how he's able to live and create the Daleks, or does he do something to Davros which makes him like bitter and angry inside, which makes him then create the Daleks?
Right. And it reminds me of Dark Water, the episode where Mr. Pink dies, right? Because Clara comes up to him and he's like, "You got to save Mr. Pink, my boyfriend," and he's like, "I can't do that because of a time paradox. If I go back and save Mr. Pink, you will not be led to come back here to tell me to save Mr. Pink." Time paradox.
Time paradox. And so, I mean, it's interesting because, like, if the Daleks never existed, what does that mean? I mean, like, so many things would change.
But they wouldn't get rid of the Daleks, just like they wouldn't kill Clara, they wouldn't destroy the TARDIS, and they wouldn't kill Missy. So next week is going to be great.
Unless next week is the last episode of Doctor Who ever.
That would be quite the change of events.
Then that all happened, and it's very sad.
Yeah.
But no, it's interesting because the whole argument going back to like the if Hitler was a boy, would you kill him? Is one that, like, at the time it's an innocent boy, and two, one of the philosophies or arguments against it is that if you did kill Hitler and what he did never happen, something worse could happen down the road because we didn't learn from it.
It is. So it's an interesting conundrum.
It's an interesting conundrum. I mean, but obviously, like, your instinct is like, yeah, freaking kill Hitler. Just like River Song was like, let's kill Hitler. And then Roy punched him up in the closet. Do you remember that?
No.
You don't remember that?
I have a bad memory.
When she was Amy and Rory's best friend.
I believe you.
And she was an African American woman, and then she turned into the River Song we all know.
Sure.
Because she regenerated because she got shot. You don't remember any of this?
I do vaguely.
You guys remember.
Yeah.
Give me a heart if you remember.
No one remembers.
No one remembers that.
That's all right.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Oh, we have a special guest today. Dave the Dalek is back.
You would make a good Dalek.
He doesn't say that to everybody. He means that, guys.
Yeah.
He means that just for you. But no, I mean,
I don't know. It was good. The thing is, it's a good episode, so it's hard to talk about the good episodes because they're just great.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing is like I think the philosophical conundrum is really interesting. Like, I'd love to hear from you guys. If you guys have any questions or thoughts, like on what you're seeing, go ahead. I thought visually it was stunning. I thought it was the creature effects were amazing. The world they made was awesome. I love Missy. I love the banter between Missy and the Doctor and Clara. And I'm glad Clara didn't leave. I know that that actress was planning on leaving, and she came back.
Well, she's gonna. Series 9 is the last.
It's her last season.
Yeah.
She was originally going to leave, and then decided to come back for one more.
Yeah.
So I'm glad she's there. I feel like this season. I had a lot of trouble with last season. I feel like this season's going to be.
It's going to be so much better,
really good.
Yeah.
I think Capaldi's got his footing as the Doctor. I think they're learning how to write for him better. I think they know what kind of adventures and stories he works well in. Because he's very different. He's very different than Tennant. He's very different than Smith. He's very, very different than really any Doctor they've ever had. I think they're figuring out how to work with him best, and I think I'm really excited for the season so far.
I have a question for you, Sean.
Yeah.
The title of the show is The Magician's Apprentice.
Yeah.
Who is the magician? Who is the apprentice? Discuss.
That's tricky.
See, I was really excited by the... now I'm just going to talk.
Okay.
I was really excited by the title because I keep thinking that Capaldi's coat looks like a magician's coat. And I can't wait for him to pull out a rabbit out of his pockets or something. And so I think I would have thought that he's the magician, but I don't know.
He might be. I mean, the whole thing might be a trick. I think Missy could be his assistant. Like, it could be like the whole... It could have just been like cool title. Like, that sounds cool.
Right.
That happens a lot with writers. Trust me, like we just were like, that sounds neat. It has nothing to do with anything. It just sounds cool.
Yeah, but he always is pretty particular about his words.
I mean, we'll find out in the next episode.
Speaking of which, in the prologue, Moffat used the words friend and enemy quite a bit. Mm-hmm. And I feel like we know from his past series or past seasons that he likes to take the power of a word and just sort of make that the theme of the season.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, 'cause it's very interesting, this whole Master's really his friend kind of twist thing. I mean, I haven't seen every episode of Doctor Who yet. I'm going through them, but I'm on the 4th Doctor, and so far they don't really like each other very much.
Yeah, they've never liked each other.
They've never been
But friends don't always like each other. Well,
no, all friends will have fights, and I guess if you're a Time Lord, then you might fight for
because they're
several thousand years and then get over it.
And it's one of those things. Oh, that one line Missy said in this episode was really interesting about a friendship that is longer than the span of our civilization, and what sort of intricacies that.
Well, and we saw Tennant try to save the Master several times, because at the end of the day, he always said he forgave him. And he is the last of his kind, as far as you know. And we know Gallifrey's somewhere now, but
sure,
still,
yeah.
Magician, Apprentice. I mean, the thing with he always is a magician. They're trying to make him look like John Putri, who was the third Doctor, and who was Capaldi's Doctor. Like, everyone has their Doctor. That was the Doctor he started on. That's his favorite Doctor. And Putri actually didn't know magic, and actually was a spy in real life. He was actually a spy for the military, which I've talked about on the show before. So, gadgets and martial arts and all those things, he already did those things, which was kind of cool. So they might be trying to, and it always seems like they're trying to emulate that. We've even seen, they've shown pictures side by side of Capaldi and Putri.
Yeah. So, anyways, we're excited about next week, and it's going to be great.
I was thinking someone sent us a note, but someone sent me a picture of a smoking dog. Dogs shouldn't smoke. That's just a public service announcement.
That has nothing to do with what we're doing here, Sean.
I feel like the Doctor would want us to help people, and I'm helping people that have dogs. Don't let them smoke. That's weird.
Yeah.
But
cool, great.
First episode on Periscope. It's a little bit different than last time.
Yeah,
We're testing out the waters here, but guys, I'm excited for the season so far. We'll see how it goes, but really, as far as reviewing goes, it's hard to review when something's good. So
yeah,
good
this is
job.
fun. I hope you guys liked the episode too, because we liked it.
If you have any questions, go ahead or put them in the YouTube when it goes up on there tomorrow, and we'll look at them and get back to you. But
otherwise, have a good day.
Have a good day, guys. It was fun. Kyle's gonna play us out. If you're still watching, I appreciate you. You're very patient.
It's Rock Band, so it only plays by clicks.
No, that's right.
Yeah.